Elon Musk offers to buy Twitter. Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian.Heise here, and happy Good Friday to you all. Now, the biggest news that appeared last night was Elon Musk offering to buy Twitter. Oh boy, this is awesome. This timeline we're in is fantastic. Could you imagine all the woke, emotionally driven nutcases? And that's probably the majority of Twitter users. I told you a couple of days ago when I injured myself and I was resting. I wanted to rest for 2 days until, my hamstring healed. So I was bored. I couldn't work. And for me, that was really hard. I wanted to get out here and work on getting the house ready. I had some projects I wanted to draft, but I couldn't do it because, I had to rest. So I went on Twitter. Oh, I mean, this people are just. I honestly think some people think that that's reality. They think that Twitter is reality. That kind of worries me with our political class, that they're responding and acting on what Karens and nutcases on Twitter post. And you look at some of these people, they've got all this crap on their profile, and it really is a sign. Honestly, I think one thing Musk could do is he could build an AI bot to analyze the people's Twitter feeds and to have a warning of if they have a mental illness or if they're a risk at committing a crime or a terrorist attack. It could be like that movie where, you had the sleeper things. I can't even remember it anymore. I'll remember it after I finish recording. But, where they're predicting crimes in the future, you could probably do that from Twitter. I mean, just look at the latest guy in bloody New York. Yeah. A BLM supporting black supremacist committing a terrorist attack. There you go. Probably their warning signs on social media there. Maybe that's the meta, and bringing Trump back on Twitter is just a big joke. So yeah, it needs a lot of work, particularly to get a majority of people on there and to bring some conservatives back. You have alternative platforms like Twitter, and Gab is number one, but it's the organizers there are very, very fundamentalist Christian, Southern Baptist vibe going there. So they don't even want you to share sports on their platform. So that's going to really limit the mainstream appeal of it. So let's have a look at this, guys, because this is bloody funny. So here's a tweet I captured last night. I made an offer. And what we'll do is, let's have a look at well, no, hang on. We'll go through this first. We'll go through this. So this is what he shared. Hang on. I'll zoom it in. So United States Securities and Exchange Commission. Okay, very good. So he's made an offer to buy every share in Twitter. Guys, to buy out the whole company and to take it private. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is, at least, at the very least, we're getting good memes and good bloody jokes out of Musk. He's using his billions for good, making a lot of people happy. So let's have a look here. So Elon Musk, what is he looking at? Yep, source of funds. Yes, the instructions. What else? So, come on, where's it? Having a look. Percentage, he owns 9.1%. Come on, where's the exciting stuff? So, Chairman of the Board. I'm vested in Twitter as I believe in its potential to be a platform for free speech around the globe. And I believe free speech is a social imperative for a functioning democracy. Now, we don't have free speech here in Australia. Don't kid yourself. We have highly regulated speech, and we've looked at this in the past. Why you want free speech? Really, why you want it is you want sunlight to be shed onto stupid ideas. And in a multicultural democracy as Australia, you need freedom of speech. So when you've got cultures coming together and merging and evolving into a new unified culture, you need to be able to criticize primitive parts of certain new cultures that come and join that need to change. So there's certain things that are not socially acceptable in the new uniformed culture that we want here. And we need to be able to publicly criticize those. But the problem is if they're considered protected, or even if offending someone is deemed illegal, then you don't have freedom of speech. And the danger of that is, well, then you won't get a merging of cultures. You'll get people living in isolated groups, then you get cultural issues, and then we're going to have the same old problems that we always have. We've got cultural conflicts all around the world. Freedom of speech is the best way to address this. It's not going to be a clean process. It's not going to be a friendly process. It's going to be a messy process, but it's the best chance we have of avoiding cultural conflict. And frankly, I think Australia is going to fail at that. We're starting to see it now already. I remember I worked for one gentleman. He's coming over from a Pakistani Muslim, and he wanted to set up an entire enclave just for his people, no one else, a whole community, everything. That's not what you want. People to integrate and come together. I'm a first-generation Australian of German descent. You know, my parents didn't go off and just hang out at the German club all the time. No, my father was proud that he'd become Australian. Anyway, it's a very sensitive topic. So that's where he's right. Twitter doesn't have free speech right now. If you're a left-leaning ideologue, you can put out whatever garbage you want on there, and we see it all the time. And sure, some of them are just troll accounts. Some people cannot actually believe this stuff. But then other nutters pick up on it, and they believe it. And look at all the people that believed in BLM. Okay? It was just an entire scam so the organizers could buy some rich houses. Okay? We know that now. You know, socialists got to socialize, guys. Got to climb up that socialist ladder and then kick the rungs out for everyone else. Anyway. However, since making my investment, I now realize the company will neither thrive nor survive this societal imperative in its current form. Twitter needs to be transformed as a private company. As a result, I'm offering to buy 100% of Twitter for $54.20 per share in cash, a 54% premium over the day before I began investing in Twitter, and a 38% premium over the day before my investment was publicly announced. My offer is my best and final offer, and if it is not accepted, I will have to reconsider my position as a shareholder. Twitter has extraordinary potential. I would unlock it. So there you go. So let's have a look. Script. As I indicated this weekend, I believe that the company should be private to go through the changes that need to be made. After the past several days of thinking this over, I've decided I want to acquire the company and take it private. I'm going to send you an offer letter tonight. It will be public in the morning. Are you available to chat? So it's sent via text, voice script. Best and final. I'm not playing the back and forth game. I've moved straight to the end. It's a high price and your shareholders will love it. Yeah, I mean, there you go, guys. If the deal doesn't work, given that I don't have confidence in management, nor do I believe I can drive the necessary changes in the public market, I would need to reconsider my position as a shareholder. Now, could you imagine what would happen to Twitter if Elon dumped it? How many people would dump it? How many people would dump it just for the memes? How many people you reckon aped in and would just go stuff it? I don't know what I'd rather see. They'd both be glorious to watch. Oh, this is awesome. This is not a threat. It's simply not a good investment without the changes that need to be made. And those changes won't happen without taking the company private. My advisors, so point 2, my advisors and my team are available after you get the letter to answer any questions. There will be more detail in our public filings. After you receive the letter and review the public filings, your team can call my family office with any questions. So there you go, everyone. This is the offer he made. It's out there. let's have a look at, this is from South Wealth, the Australian brokerage I use, which I can't share a referral link to you until I get an ASIC license. Although I can share you crypto scams, no problem, because the Australian government is keeping you safe, guys. Anyway, if we have a look here, we can see Twitter is now at $45.18. So it's, up 1.46%. It's overvalued, apparently. So he's paying an over market price for it. And we can see here some of the details that scroll. I mean, everyone's buying it from the bottom to the top. People here on the community ownership of self-wealth. Everyone is buying it, and you can see that jump. Boom. Stock is undervalued. 73% are buying. 27% are selling other or taking profits. So, here's the thing. If we have a look at the range. High $77. Low $30. Mean $44. So he's offering 54. He's offering right there, which isn't too bad, everyone. Which isn't too bad at all. And here's the, well, that's where it's sitting. 81% of bullish. It's ESG score. Wow. There you go. Poor. Yeah, I'm not surprised. So, guys, there we have it. What do you reckon? Let's have a talk about this. He's made the offer. It's bloody entertaining, very least. What do you think? Do you think this could be the end of Twitter? Or apparently people are just going nuts inside Twitter. Oh, wow. Could you imagine? They'll have to work, all the lefties, they'll have to work for a rich white man. Oh, wait, no, sorry. A rich African American. There you go. That's it, It's just awesome. It's either way. He's going to buy it, take it private. We'll see what he does. If he brings Trump back onto Twitter, that would be just brilliant because it'd be so entertaining. And maybe he can clean up some of the filth on Twitter. There's a lot of degeneracy on there. There's a lot of inappropriate material. It's shocking what gets put up there. And then what legitimate, sensible people get removed. So you can see it needs to be cleaned out. It really does. There'll be a lot of purple-haired, weird-looking freaks unemployed in California, that's for sure, if he takes it private. Anyway, guys, I think this is bloody hilarious. It's fun to watch. If he gets it, well, fantastic. If he doesn't, we're gonna see it tank. It would tank. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts on this one. Will you buy in? Is that the chance? Or did you ape him with Elon, with Muskie? You following him and waiting for it to go to the moon? Hey, if you bought just when he did, you make a healthy little profit doing absolutely nothing. Brilliant. Anyway, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next episode of HeiseSays. If you're a fan of the channel and want to support the content we create here, there are a few ways you can help out. You can join us on YouTube or Patreon. Sign up for use our referral links at Amazon, eBay, Independent Reserve, or AussieBroadband. Or if you need architectural services in educational, resource, or commercial, give us a call. Take care. I'll see you next time. And bye for now. This is an awesome timeline. What happened to my background? Oh, I got to fix it. Everything's going wrong this morning, guys. First my beard falls off, and now, the background isn't working. This is awesome.